Hey folks, we are getting ready to build a barn. As you can see, we have no barn here and we've got all these critters. We actually had one and then it just kind of got it rotten and it was just pretty gross, so we ended up tearing it down. And so he's getting ready to start doing some dirt work. You can see that this has got a pretty good slope on it. So we're gonna have to build this up right in here. We're gonna have to build this up and try to make it higher than there, because where we're at, everything runs downhill, so all the water just constantly runs down here. And so we're gonna build this up. This used to be where we had our cattle lot when we had cattle. It's a good little area. We used to have it fenced in, so we've taken the fence down, and so for us to have enough dirt, he's gonna have to go back here. And we actually been meaning to dig a pond back here anyway, so he's gonna go ahead and dig a pond. And then here over the next few days, I'm gonna have to learn how to drive the dump truck so that he can load me up and I can bring it up in here and dump it. And so that should be a sight. And but anyway, so I think that if we can get enough dirt, we can get this filled in pretty soon, get it pretty level, and then we're gonna have some of the Amish come in, put the roof on, and go ahead and get the posts in the ground and do that. And then we'll just finish out the barn ourselves. Obviously we've got a sawmill, so we can saw any kind of lumber that we need for that. We're gonna go ahead and also, when we build this, we're gonna put in cedar posts. We're gonna go ahead and saw our own cedar post. And then we're actually getting the metal or the steel trusses like we did in that building up there for the sawmill. So anyway, just kind of wanted to give you a rundown of what we're doing. We also have bought a mule, and so we got to have a place. I've got my old horse, and we have Trigg still, so it'll be nice to have one place for all of our animals instead of having them scattered out. We're gonna go ahead and put dog pens on there so that we can have our have that where they can be inside, and like I said, have it where it's just easier to feed everything and got everything in one spot. So I'm pretty excited about getting a barn. It's been a while since we've had one, and just it's really hard to do without. We've had the stalls there on the back of the building there, our shop, so they've worked out. I mean, they work really well, but just outgrown it with the horses and the mule. And it looks like Murney and Bruce Lee, our rooster, have no feathers left, but they have both been molting, which I'm really happy they're molting now, because Murney molted last year in the middle of January and it was so cold I was afraid she was going to freeze to death, because she was like a picked chicken, and or a picked turkey, I guess you would say. And so every day I was having to come out here and fluff her up and give her a good pillow of straw to sleep on. So anyway, we'll get off here and we'll just kind of keep y'all posted on the progress. I'm sure it's going to be a few days and a few weeks getting this together, but hopefully we'll get it before the bad weather hits. It doesn't take long to get a pile of dirt. Weekend. So I'm sure just because we're getting ready to try to dig us a lake, we're going to go ahead and start getting some rain here. That's just kind of the way it rolls around here.
we'll go up here and watch her dump this. This is her first time running a dump truck. She's a little nervous about it. Time we get all this dirt moved, she'll be an expert at it. A little nerve-wracking in a single axle truck on this ground's a little rough and bumpy out through here, so. She had never used a truck before that you didn't use the clutch to shift the gears once you take off. She's catching right on to it. No trouble for her. She does better when I'm not in there with her. I'm not a real good teacher. There she is in there. See her sitting in there. There she got the tailgate open. She's going to raise her up and dump her there. We're gonna put up a building here for our horses and stuff, animals, dogs. Be able to get out here and mess with her. Well, not just our horses, but we bought another mule the other day, so we're something to get out here and mess with them in the winter time. And we're gonna put some stalls in one side of it, some dog pens on the back of it, some dog pens on the back of it. She ain't even got his bed up. There she goes. There she is. We're gonna spread this out. We're gonna put up, I think, we're gonna put up a 40 by 72, then we're gonna put some side sheds and stuff on it ourselves. Well, we got a bunch of dirt here to move. We're gonna flatten all this out right in here, right out through here, flatten it and put it up just a little bit higher in the surrounding ground to work. Make sure we keep it dry in here. We're gonna flatten it all the way out through here and off over in here and stuff. So. We're gonna park here tonight. We'll be done tonight. We'll come out in the morning, move a little bit of dirt. So we're digging it out of the ground back here on the flat. We're gonna use that back there. I'm gonna dig 2 ponds back there. And our intentions with the ponds is I'm gonna put some fathead minnows in one of them and some shiners in the other, and we can seine them out a couple of times through the summer and put in our main lake up here for our bass and crappie and stuff to eat. And hopefully we can keep enough in there that we can start taking several pounds of crappie and bass out of there each year to eat. So that's what our intentions. And if they don't raise good in there, then we'll switch them over to little catfish ponds or crappie ponds or something where we can just feed the fish and eat them out of the pond. So but I guess we're done for this afternoon. We'll see you in the morning.